Hello. Hey, Bill. Hey, Coin Captain. Hey, Janie. Your new name. Welcome.
Hi, all. I like that picture. A lot.
I know you do. You've been saying that for 2 days. How is everybody? Gonna give a little bit for people to filter in. There's some crazy stuff going out tonight, so hopefully y'all are ready for an interesting night.
And there are some big stuff, so just be prepared to be in either a large flat rate or a medium flat rate. If you get any of it.
Yeah, there's a couple items that are a bit sizable. Mainly just because of the cases they're in. So what's everybody up to on this Friday night? Hey, Bo. Oh, so I'm happy to report that, courtesy of Mr. Rick Snow, we now have all of the Philadelphia 2021s and most of the Denvers. So that was very much cool of him. Like, here's one right here. While we just chilling it, waiting. 2021 Denver BU quarter, and this is the new design for it. The crossing the Delaware. This is going to be the reverse of the quarter for at least a couple of years. They're already talking about doing a new giant quarter program again. Because they're the mint, and they always have bad ideas. And apparently don't realize that people are really burnt out on quarter series. Like, come on, you have
Other coins.
other coins.
You have the dime.
You have the dime that hasn't been switched since 1932. Do something with the dime.
Or nickel. Oh wait, they did something.
No,
with
they
nickel.
have. Yeah, they have. Well,
And they've done.
yeah, they did a little bit with the nickel.
And then they've done a little bit with the penny.
What am I doing? Here we go. Back to my main cam. So I thought that was kind of cool that we have those now. Oh, Bo, did you see the list? We got new foreign currency. I sent out Monday's list. And we have a bunch sitting in wait for future sales that's new. Granted, the few that are on next week they're like more expensive ones, but they're very cool notes. Cool.
Ball on it.
I like being a bobblehead. Alrighty. Gonna give it a few more minutes. Then I got a couple of things I gotta cover before we get started, and then we will get started.
First. This one, then this one.
Yeah.
Hi, Double Nickels.
Hey, Double Nickels. Yeah, I think a couple people got confused when they realized there was 2 lot lists out at the same time.
They're like, huh?
I was like, one of them's for tonight, one of them's for Monday. Just check the heading on it. It'll tell you which is which.
Oh, and we are not shipping out till next week. From anything from tonight.
Yeah, anything for tonight is going to be next week's shipping, which I'm sure you guys figured out since it's Friday. So sorry we didn't do it last night like we intended. Neither one of us was feeling well yesterday.
Yeah, I had a migraine most of the day.
And I had head issues and then ended up getting heartburn, and it was just like, tomorrow was just not yesterday was just not a good day.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Where are you? There you are. See where our metals are at. See, we got gold at 1,894 an ounce, silver 27.89 an ounce. That actually went down from a couple of days ago. It was pushing 29. Platinum 1,170 an ounce, and palladium 2,858 an ounce. Still see these people saying that, oh, silver's gonna hit $50 an ounce, and I'm like, no. Maybe in like
20 years.
Yeah, maybe in a few years, but not this year. Hello with the sales. I mean, it's gotten up to 40 before, but it didn't stay there for long. It was
I was there for like a couple hours.
like what, 1998. We hit it at one point, and then I think in like 2008, it jumped up to 40 again. But yeah, it didn't stay there for long. It was like a couple of days, and then it dropped way back down again. Heck, it was only what, like a year and a half ago that it made it down to like $13. It only jumped super high because of the pandemic, and then everybody freaked out and wanted to liquidate their money into metals.
Right.
We are well, thank you. Hopefully you are well. We're just giving a few minutes for people to
Filter in.
realize that we're on and filter in. Then we'll get into this insanity that's going to be the sales tonight, or the sale tonight.
Right.
And I'll start getting this stuff out of the way at least. All right, for you new people out there, I see a couple of new names. Here's our payment info. If you use PayPal, use the email cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and do it goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App. You can do the same email through Cash App. If you do it on Cash App, it's going to say Louis Gachera. That's me. So don't freak out if it says that. It's not going to say Cheapskate Coins. And then just, make sure to let us know somehow that it's you and what channel name to attribute that to.
Yes.
So that way we know. If you're new and you want to get something, you can. You do, however, need to send us an email by the end of the night. This email must contain your shipping info, who you are, your channel name, and what email you use for PayPal so we can invoice you. Hey,
Hi,
Jason. And again, that does all have to be in the email by tonight, the end of the night, or you don't get nothing. And then here is, shipping. Shipping is $4.50 to $22, depending on the size and weight of your package. If you want it sent registered, it's an extra $20 fee. Registered means that you have to sign for it when you get it, and every single mail carrier has to sign for it as it goes. And it's the only way you can fully insure coins through the mail. So keep that in mind. And then if you want it sent fragile, if you get something that like you're worried is going to get broken or messed up, then there's an $11 charge for fragile now, because post office needs to make more monies. So that is the shipping stuff. Here is our Facebook link. For anybody who's on Facebook, tonight's lot list is on there. It is the top post. So go and check that out. We also have the mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, again, send us an email to cheapskatecoins@gmail.com right below the space Wolfie. And let us know that you would like to be on the mailing list.
Okay.
If you're on the mailing list, the only thing that we use that for is we use it for sending out the lot list, you guys. Usually a few days before a sale. Hang on, I gotta refresh my page real quick.
Okay.
Whatever. So yeah, it's usually a few days before the sale, and once you get the email, then you have the ability to pre-purchase items by replying or sending me an email and saying, hey, I want to get these items.
If you guys want your guys' packages held, just email us with it, because...
Yeah, don't tell us in chat. Email us, because if you tell us in chat and we forget, that's your own fault, because we just told you 3 times now. Email us. Email us. There you go. Email us if you want your packages held. Those of you that already have your packages held, you don't need to email us. We already know you're here.
And you already know that you want your packages held.
Yeah, just let us know if you want it shipped. You guys know the drill. You're regulars. You know what's up. All right, so just a reminder to everybody. This is a consignment sale. All of the prices are fixed by the owner of all of this stuff. We do not own any of this. This is somebody else. So we can't make deals and stuff. If you like the price, grab it. If you don't, don't. That's how that works. You're not going to hurt our feelings. But I don't think there's anything in here that has a bad price. 'Cause I was checking it all as I went through it. Because if something has a too horrible price, I just set it aside. I'm like, yeah, I am not putting that on camera. Not at that price. Not happening. Speaking of sales and bad prices, I'm going to be putting out a video soon. And it's not going to be a happy video. It's going to be an angry video. Not at any of you guys. It's going to be angry towards certain YouTube sellers. So, yeah. There's some things around the coin community that are getting out of hand. And it needs to be dealt with. So, everybody carry the banner and start helping the community get a handle on this thing, because it's getting ridiculous. It's going to hurt the hobby. That's all it does. And we need to deal with it. All right. Y'all ready? Oh, by the way, for new folks, I do not do auctions. I do sales. So everything is buy it nows.
So just hit Ben.
So yeah, just if you want something, hit Ben. All right, so our first item, kicking this thing off. Your little mystery bags. This is a $6 mystery bag. I can't show you what's in it, or it wouldn't be a mystery.
And we have a $10 one too.
I can tell you what's in it, but I'm not going to, because I do know what's in there. I can tell you guys that they are worth the price. And then we've also got one for a $10 mystery bag. Mystery bag o' coins.
So just let us know 6 or 10.
So anybody interested in a mystery bag? Bo would like the $10 mystery bag.
Okay.
You get the blue bag. Anybody want the $6? And Bo's taking the 6 as well.
Okay.
Sorry, Hats. Bo beat you. You gotta be fast on our channel. You can't sit thinking about something for too long or somebody gonna beat you. Alright, next up. We got some American currency. The first one, we got 2 available. As soon as my keyboard starts working again. Come on. Wake up, keyboard. Thank you. Oh, don't worry. We just getting started. There's plenty to go.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord. What is up with my keyboard? Thank you. All right. We got 2 of these available. These are 1957. One's a Series A, one's a Series B. They're both $4. They're in these little booklets. And these are silver notes. Here's the Series A one. 22808829. These are going for $4 each.
You can't.
And then here's the Series B. Any takers on some silver notes?
Oh, and make sure that you're in live chat.
Yeah, we always forget to tell people that. Make sure you're in live chat. That way you'll always know if you were on top or not. Top chat does not show you everything, and it does not show you everything in order. One going to Hats Goods.
Do you want A or B?
Do you want the Series A or the Series B? Or do you care?
A?
Series A.
Okay.
Hats Goods, make sure you send me an email by the end of the night. It needs to have your name, your shipping info, what channel you're emailing for, and the email you use for PayPal so we can invoice you. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you don't get anything. And we never ship without payment, ever. All right, last call on the last one. The Series B. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. All right, and then the other bill that we have is a 2013 $2 uncirculated banknote. Going for $6. Open. This thing is nice and perfect and crisp.
And it has the thingy at
And
the top.
that could be considered a fancy serial number because of the 444. Yeah, and it's got this little thingy on top. So that is a perfectly uncirculated note. 2013. These are the kind of things that are cool for somebody who has a kid that was born in these years. Because then you can give it to them eventually. Get like the med sets and all that. Just, I don't know, something neat to get kids into coin collecting. Give them like everything from their birth year to start them off. I always thought that was a cool idea.
Yeah.
All right, last call on the $2 bill. I wish I could show you the back, but I don't want to take it out and risk hurting it.
Right.
Because it's pretty. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. Alright. Next item up. You guys saw this when we did the little teaser on Monday.
Yes.
Bo, you were asking the price on it. This is the Coins of the 20th Century typeset in a wooden box. It is a 20 coin US typeset. I gotta rearrange all my stuff because this needs to be able to fit.
Keyboard. It comes in the nice
Yeah, this
box.
is a nice box.
Oh, wait. I gotta...
And then it's got the
padding.
And there's the set. You got an Indian cent, steel cent, Barber dime, Mercury dime, Liberty nickel, Buffalo nickel, Standing Liberty quarter, Silver Barber quarter, Kennedy bicentennial half dollar, Copper nickel Eisenhower dollar, Susan B. Anthony Eisenhower bicentennial dollar, Silver Washington quarter. It's
Bicentennial.
1961. Bicentennial Washington quarter, little drummer boy. Silver War nickel. Wheat cent, memorial cent. Roosevelt dime, silver Roosevelt dime, and that's a BU. 40% silver Kennedy half dollar. Going for $60 for this set.
Trying to get it to where it's not like glaring.
And that Standing Liberty quarter's got some crazy toning color on it.
Yeah.
Any takers at $60? There's actually a decent bit of silver in this thing. So you got silver quarter, silver dime, silver half dollar, silver quarter, silver quarter, silver dime, silver dime. The only thing that's missing, and I'm surprised it wasn't part of this set, and I didn't have a slot for it, is the 60% Kennedy, or the 90% Kennedy.
Okay. Bus has a pistol around.
Yeah, I see.
Oh.
I mean, nobody else is jumping on it, so. All right, we are moving on. Ooh. So put that aside in case he decides to grab it.
Yeah, I will.
That way we don't have to dig it out again. All right, next up.
Yeah.
That it is.
It depends on...
Shipping is $4.50 to $22 depending on the size of package you have to be in. $4.50 is the little pad, the little bubble mailer. $22 is a large flat rate box.
$4.50.
Yeah, these are $4.50. And then the large flat rate box is the $22. Small flat rate or padded envelope is $8.50. Medium flat rate is $16. Or $16.50.
$16.50.
$16.50. And hello, by the way. Next up, we have U.S. Commemorative Gallery Kennedy half dollar collection, 12 coins. In another really nice box. This also comes with Kennedy's inaugural address. And this is on like vellum parchment. Which is very cool. This is not paper, this is parchment. Which I thought was really cool. That's the top inside of the box. And the coins are in individual airtights. You got 1964, so that's the 90%er. And then one from each decade. And then you've got the first number of the NIFC years. Well, the 2000 wasn't. But the 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Everything in this thing is BU. All the way down to that 64 Kennedy. These are all gorgeous BUs. Then inside the case, they're in their own airtights. It's a very cool set. This is going for $50. This has always been my favorite series. The Kennedy half dollars. So if nobody grabs this tonight, I'm half tempted to grab it, just for me, just because I think it's a cool set. And then of course, how many people have John F. Kennedy's inaugural address on parchment? Cuff your hands away from the keyboard. All right, we are going to move on. Where'd the padding go? Oh, you got it back there?
It didn't have padding.
Oh, wait, that was the other one. That's right. All right, next up. Hey, Cody.
Next up is...
Flip around. Next up is a Jefferson nickel collection. This one comes in this big old book. It says the complete Jefferson nickel collection. It's not quite complete because it's missing 2009 through 13. Each year is only one mint. It's not both mints.
And it has the certificate.
Yeah, it has the aftermarket certificate of authenticity. This is going for 25 bucks. So, I mean, you are getting one war nickel of each year. Let's see if I get this a bit closer here. So 1950, unfortunately, is a plain date, not a Denver. I think, if I remember right. I don't know. I'm not going to pop it out to find out because I don't want to mess them up. I mean, this is a cool set. And a really cool book. And then, of course, like I said, it does have the slots left for 2009, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And you got your Westward Journey Series nickels. Peace Metal, Keelboat, Bison, Western Waters, Return to Monticello. Coin Captain says he will take it. Congrats, Coin Captain. Need my keyboard. Alright. Next up, we got another currency, but this one is a very cool one.
Hold on.
So these are 2003 BU $1 bills. Uncut.
And a book.
And they come in a little book. Well, not really little. It's a pretty good sized book. They are Series A. Hey, Jag. I'm just going to call you Jag.
That's the right up.
Has a little Mount Rushmore thing in there. So there you go. An uncut 4 $1 banknotes BU. Series 2003A. In this cool book. Going for 15 bucks. Having uncut bills is always a cool thing to have.
All good. Those two.
It's just a lot to say Washington State Jags fan. So any takers on this one at 15 bucks. Now, I've seen these things go as high as like 40, 50 bucks before. For these 4 bill uncut pages. It's kind of crazy.
And be our chef.
Going to Chef. How you been, Chef? We haven't seen you around in a bit.
Right.
We were just talking about you the other day. All right. Next up. Going for 78 bucks is the Silver Dime Collection. This comes in a frame. It is 1946 through 64 for a total of 19 silver Roosevelt dimes. This thing is really hard to get on camera. That's what I was figuring with the restaurants getting really busy again. I know all the chefs have been really busy, and a lot of places are having trouble finding people. So any takers on this one?
I could just blurt it out.
Let's do some math on this real quick. So not even counting the cool Roosevelt frame. So we got 78 divided by 19. That's $4.10 per dime. That is not bad for silver Roosevelt dimes.
The bar that you work at
46.
wanted you to bartend tonight.
And this thing is hard to show on camera. Pop out here, see if I can. There we go. I mean, all of these down here are all BUs. See, that one's a BU. That one's a BU. That one's either BU or AU. The one up there in the top corner is a BU. All right, last call on this one, 78 bucks.
Show them the back of the frame.
Why does it care about the back? Back of the frame's got a hanger, so you can hang it or a little stand-up thing. So you can have it standing on a shelf. What is the melt on that for 19 silver dimes? Let's see. Coinflation, come to me. So what do we got? $2.01 each. So 19 times, oops, times 2.01. So 38.19 just in melt on this guy.
Alright.
Alright, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let us know. Bank account was hacked. Oh, that's not good. Able to get it back, but it took 2 weeks. Yeah, I bet. So one thing I like about Chase is if something like that happens, they just put the money back immediately as soon as you report it. And they just tell you that as, you know, once the investigation's done, if it's determined that it was your fault and it wasn't actually a fraud thing, then they'll take it back. But it's there to, they put it right back to be used, which is nice. All right, next up. We've got the U.S. commemorative nickel typeset, 10 coins from Shield Nickel to Westward Journeys. Does include a war nickel. And this is going for 45 bucks. Oh, hey, at least you're getting it worked out. That's a good thing.
Sorry.
So there's your Shield Nickel. It's 1868. And you got a pretty good looking 1935 Buffalo. There's your war nickel. Looks like a 44.
I don't know. I can't tell. 41.
41. 1941 war nickel.
No, it's supposed to be 42.
No.
Or 45.
Not a 41. Where's the war nickel?
Right there.
Focus.
44.
I was right. 44.
Okay.
Let's just do this. We can take, because this actually pops out of the box. And then when it's out of the box, it's still in a plastic case. So, war nickel, 44. Philadelphia. Buffalo nickel. Where'd you go? There it is. Looks like a plain date. There's the reverse of your Shield Nickel. That is actually a decent looking Shield Nickel. Hard to watch and not just purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not a bad Shield Nickel. That's like a VG. That's a good chunk of your money right there. Just that one nickel right there. All right, then you got 1906 for your V nickel. And then Jefferson, 1964. And that looks like a BU. And that is a plain date. And then, of course, your return or your Westward Journey series over here. So, Looking for 45 bucks on this one, and I mean that right there, that 5 nickels right there is worth more than your 45 bucks.
And it comes in a cool wooden
Look at that. That one right there is a good chunk of your money. And you get the cool wooden case with it. In fact, you know what? Let's see the list price on that real quick. Hang on. If I go yellow for just a second, bear with me. So you shield nickel. 1968. And very good. Do-do-do. Yeah. 45 bucks is the list price just on that shield nickel. There you go. I am on PCGS Coin Fact. 1968 shield nickel. At a VG8. 40 bucks at a 10, 45. So there's your 45 bucks right there. Just in that one coin. And Bo is grabbing it. Congrats, Bo. Bo, you're going to be in a big box. If you're not already.
I don't believe he is. I think he's still in Hat and Mailer.
Oh, you're just telling me the price.
Oh.
Bo's not grabbing it. All right, so it's still available. Anybody want it for 45 bucks? My bad. And we're going to go last call because we got to move on. The penny one like that's next.
Yeah.
So $45, just that coin right there. So you're basically getting your Buffalo, a silver nickel, a V nickel, a nice 64, and all of those for free. And the nice box. Which honestly, if it was me, I would take this out of the box. I would just keep it in that. And then I would use the cool box for something else. Because these are really neat little wooden boxes with glass tops.
They're not glass.
Or
They're
plastic tops. But
and it has a thing on the back.
And it has a hangy dealy on the back. So you can actually hang the whole box up. It's kind of neat. Alright, moving on. No love for the nickels. Alright, and then next up we have kind of the same thing, except for it is an Indian set. It is 10 Indian pennies for 20 bucks. It's only $2 a penny, guys. That is a good price for Indians all day long. And you're getting it, again, in the really cool box. Same kind of box as that last one.
Yeah. It's in the plastic holder.
And just like the other one, it's in its own little case, and then they put it in the box. Your finger fit in there. Mine's too fat. There we go.
I'm like, nope.
And this one is going to Chef. Congrats, sir.
Got it out. Nothing. Someone since then.
Alright. Next up. In another wooden box is the 2008 presidential dollar set, uncirculated. And this is a gorgeous box. I love this box. That is just pretty.
Yes. It's like mahogany color.
And this one flips up. And then there is your beautiful coins.
If you can get the glare off.
Philadelphia Mint. And then Denver Mint. So $8 just in face value. And you're basically getting each one for $3. This one, again, just like the others, is in its own thing that pops out. So there's all your reverses. Gorgeous BUs. It's actually a heck of a good deal for only $3 each. Excuse me. I did not mean to cough in your ear. All right, we are going to move on. If you decide you want that, let me know. All right, next up, we have got a V-nickel collection. This one is 5 coins for $10. Comes in another wooden box. A lot of wooden boxes. This one's got this cool Old West picture in there. The obsolete racketeer nickel collection. You got one that's gold plated. $1909, 10. That's an 1883. We'll have to check that one to see if it's a cents or a no cents. 11 and 12. Let's see. 1883 is a no cents.
That's probably why it was plated gold.
Yeah, because those are the ones that they used to do that and pass them off as the $5 gold pieces.
Yep.
$10. Anybody? It's actually a good price for this with having that 83 in there. And it's gold plated. That's not adding any value to it, but hey, it's still an 83.
And Ben Nichols.
Coin Captain is Ben and the Nichols. Congrats, Coin Captain. All right, next up is a bicentennial set from the Philly Mint, minus the Ike dollar. Don't worry about it. We got it. Here. So this one comes in another cool case. Keeping with the box theme here. You got your Philly and Denver bicentennial Kennedy half dollars. Then you got your penny, which looks like it was silver plated. Or that might actually be platinum plated. Looking at that coloration, that might be a platinum plated coin. Uncirculated nickel, uncirculated dime, and uncirculated quarter. People are like going hog wild over these bicentennial quarters lately. But this set is going for $6. That is a pretty good deal for this set. That's pretty much these two coins. With that coin, that'd be like $7 to $8 for those three in uncirculated. Believe it or not. This one, I believe, yeah, this pops out as well, just like the other boxes. So as you can see the other side. There's your penny reverse. She might not be plated. That might just be rainbow coloring that's all over that penny. And this one's going to Bo. I want to see that real quick. Hang on. I'm curious real quick. Oh, that's nickel. Give me the penny.
Yeah, it has toning all over it. I just saw pink and purple.
Yeah, that is just insane toning. I thought it was plated for a second, but it's not.
That's the nickel. Yeah, toning all over it.
Dude, that is crazy.
And it has like really dark purple on it.
That is a cool penny you just got, Bo. That's awesome. Sorry, I wanted to see it. Hey, Hidden. Are they equally rounded? No, they're not equally rounded. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some got reeds, some are smooth. You actually wanted it for the penny? Yeah, that's a cool looking penny. Alright, next up is the U.S. Commemorative Gallery. Sacagawea and Washington dollars, BU. Switching back to the actual camera overhead again.
This one or this one?
USB. That one. So again, it comes in a case. That is your Washington presidential dollar BU and your Sacagawea 2007 Denver. Going for $6. So again, only $3 per coin. There's your reverses. Any tickets? All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. Oh, for those of you that got here late, the U.S. typeset is still available if anybody's interested in that. That's the one that's in the big box. It's got like the Standing Liberty quarter, the Barber dime, the Mercury dime, the Silver Jefferson, or the Silver Roosevelt dime, all kinds of stuff up in that box. We'll show a quick glimpse of it again real quick. As that said again. Indian cent, steel cent. $60 for this if anybody wanted it. 40% silver Kennedy. Your bicentennial Ikes.
Full coloring on the Standing Liberty.
Bling and BU, Susan B. Anthony. Yeah, really toned Standing Liberty. Silver Washington quarter. Buffalo nickel, V nickel, Barber quarter. Very cool set. A good price at 60 bucks. Whoa, there goes my camera. It just fell over. Get back on there, you clip. So yeah, that's still available. Alright, but our next item up is 5 Roosevelt proof dimes in a case. A little velvet jewelry case kind of thing. A little clamshell. So this is the 68, 77, 81, 2099 proof dimes. Let's get some focus going on. Yeah, there we go.
Hi, Jovi.
That is decam, 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 and decam. Hey, Jovi. Going for 15 bucks. That's $3 a coin. That's about an average price for proof dimes.
They're all in airtights.
Yep, all in their own individual airtights. Nice little proof dime set. Chef is binning the typeset. Chef, you are going to be in a large flat rate. That is a big box.
Oh, the 20th century one.
Beautiful wooden box. That box is gorgeous that it's in.
Yes, and I will make sure that it's wrapped really good.
She can Fort Knox it with bubble wrap. The last call on the proof dimes.
What are you looking for?
These. These are next. All right. Moving on. All right, next item up, we have 2 available for this consignment sale. They're 15 bucks each. And they are the 2009 Philadelphia and Denver Lincoln Cents BU. Both sets come in the little booklet. As the write-up about the collection. And there is the beautiful BU coins. 2009s. Anybody who's a collector knows all about 2009. And the significance of that year. And the low mintage numbers on everything. Well, comparatively to normal years. So these are going for 15 bucks each.
2 of them.
It's like $2.20 a coin. That is not bad for these. Any takers? Considering, let's go back to coin facts for a sec. If anybody's saying Ben, I can't see you, so give me a sec. Where are the 2009s? They're there. Alright, I'm just going to pick a random one. We're going to look at the presidency, Denver. Load. Do it.
Same here. How can we do too much?
As soon as my internet wakes up. Error. No error. Load. There we go. All right. Yeah, so say the Denver, which is that one, was to get a Mint State 64. That would be a list price of 10 bucks, or 6 bucks, sorry. just for that coin alone. If I remember right, the Presidency Philly was the lowest mintage out of all of them. Oh no, it's the same as the Denver. So yeah, again, $6. So good prices on these for sure. Hey, Silver.
Hi, Silver.
Don't worry, you didn't miss any of the Peace Dollars or the Silver Eagles. We have not got there yet. All right, last call on these. $15 per set. Beautiful BUs. You're getting Denver and Philly on each set.
I'll work up.
All right, moving on to the last year of issue. Buffalo Nickels. So you got the 37 Philly in San Francisco and then the 38 Denver. So the last year of issue for each mint. Going for $6. It's only $2 a nickel. That's a good price for Buffaloes. It's got a little write up on the side. And then we will take these out so you can see the reverse. Here's your reverses. Uh-oh. There we go. That is almost full horn on that one. There's your Denver. And your San Fran. No idea if these have any of the RPMs or double dies or anything like that. You'll have to check for yourself if you grab it. Any takers? Last call on this one. $6. It's only $3 per nickel. All right, moving on. To the old and new design, sackage away $1. This is the 2000 Denver and 2009 Philly. Both beautiful BUs, going for $5, and this one's going to Chef. Where at, Chef? Chef was all over that one. He was like, gimme. All right, then we got another first and last year issue. This time of the Ike Dollars. These are BU Ikes. They're in their own little airtights attached to the little board here. 71. 78. You want the Buffalo Nickels as well? All right. Buffalo Nickels going to Chef. So this is going for $6, guys. $3 per coin. You guys have been in enough of our streams to know we normally sell these by themselves at $6 on our streams because you can't get these in mint sets. Their 71s and 72s were not put in the mint sets. So you can't just go dig them out of mint sets to get BUs.
And Coin Captain.
Going to Coin Captain. Congrats, sir. Alright. Next up, we got America's Classic Coins set. It's a 3-coin set. You're getting an Indian, a Buffalo, and a V-nickel. 1902 V-nickel, 35 Buffalo, and 1898 on the Indian. You just want everything. I don't blame you, dude. There's some of this stuff I wish I could keep. Like that 19 silver Roosevelt dimes. I would love to keep that thing. But not mine. I'm surprised nobody took that. That was actually a shock that nobody grabbed that. Looks like the Buffalo's a plain date. Last call on this one, $6. Little 3-coin set. It's even labeled on there, just in case I couldn't count. So thanks. Would not have figured that out on my own. No, 19 Roosevelt dimes. They're the silver Roosevelt dimes. From 48 to 64. And a really cool picture frame. It was set for $78 for 19 silver dimes. That. Still available. A lot of BUs in it. Every one of those is a silver dime. Yeah, 19 dimes, $78. Makes them $4 a dime, basically. And you're getting a bunch of the years that are some of the tougher ones to get. All right, we are moving on this one. If anybody decides you want these, let me know. Next up, we have got a colonial coin. This is the 1764 New York penny. It's in about good. Going for $10. This is not a copy. This is an actual New York penny from 1764. And this one's going to Joe V. Congrats, Joe V. So, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know what these are before we had the mint made. The cities started making their own coins. So you had like the New York copper, which is this one. You know, the Connecticut copper, the Delaware copper. They all started making their own. And that's what that one is. Joe V for $10. All right. Next up, we got some mint sets. I forgot to put the 60s on here, apparently. I forgot to put 2 of these on here. Hang on, I gotta add these real fast. Give me a sec. I gotta drag that down 2 rows to give me some space. Oh my god, come on.
1960. Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Just in time for mint sets. But I realized I missed putting 2 of them on the list, so I'm just adding them real fast. Alright. So we got 2 of these available, guys. This is the 1960 mint set.
And it comes in...
Comes in the envelope. It's going for $50. So, of course, you got your silver quarter, your Franklin half, and your silver dime, and your penny and nickel for each mint.
And the second set.
I mean, these make it worth it by themselves.
Yeah.
There's easily your $50 right there.
Robert Penna. Did you want 1 or 2?
We got 1 going to Robert.
And there's the second one.
And here is the second set of 1960. Again, we did have 2 available. And Robert's taking both. Congrats, sir.
You are so very welcome.
All right, next up, again, 2 available. The 1961s. And again, going for $50 each. So again, you got your 61 Benjis, 61 silver quarter, silver dime, your penny, and nickels. 2 available, $50 per set. And once again, there's your $50 right there. So that is set 1. And here is set number 2.
I just kept them all in order.
Look at that thing. That is gorgeous. Last call on the 61s. $50 a set. Moving on to the 1962s. Again, we got 2 available at $50 each. And Bo wants 1 of the 62s. So, Bo, I'll give you the one we are showing right now. There's half of it. And here is the other half. All right, this one is going to Bo. And here is set number 2. Any takers on the second one? Oh, Bo, you wanted the 61?
Okay.
Not the 62?
Then I will fix it.
All right, so Bo's getting the 61. So we got both 62s still available at $50 each. I'm not sure. We're green on both sides for us.
Try refreshing.
Last call on the 62s. All right, moving on to the 1963s. Again, 2 available. $50. Here's your 2 Benjis. Of course, you're getting 2 silver quarters, 2 silver dimes, 2 nickels, and 2 pennies. Silver, silver everywhere. And I can't keep in any of it. Because none of this is mine. Computer acting up. Uh-oh.
And then here is set number 2.
See, if I was anywhere near you, I'd come fix it for you. I went to college for that. Computer science. Now I have no desire whatsoever to do that for a living. That's why I do this. All right, last call on these. Yeah, this is the next one.
Oh, okay.
All right, moving on to the last of these. There is no foreign tonight, hidden. Again, we got 2 available. These are 1964s.
This is all a consignment, so.
Yeah, none of this stuff's mine. This is a consignment sale. So it is what we got from the dude. So, of course, the 64s, you got your only year of the 90% Kennedy. That's not a proof. And your quarter, nickel, dime, and penny. Again, $50 per set. These BU Silver Kennedys are going as high as like $20 each nowadays. Get back in your slot, quarter. Slide back over. I was coming over and trying to make out with the nickel there. And here's set number 2. I just recently finally replaced my 64 Kennedys. I'm ever so slowly rebuilding my Kennedy collection that I had to sell. Alright, moving on. Alright, if anybody decides you want any of those mint sets, let me know. Alright, and now we got a couple of proof sets for 15 bucks each. These are the 1969s. There's 2 available. Here's set number 1. Here's your 40% silver Kennedy, Roosevelt dime, Washington quarter, penny and nickel. That might be a cameo on that one. And then here is set number 2. That is definitely cameo on that nickel. And on the dime. $15 each. Any takers?
There's 11.
10.
11.
We already sold 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. So, 9.
Oh, 10. Yeah, that was wrong. There was actually 12. Alright, moving on. Alright, next item up, we have 10 of these available. This is what these are. 1959 through 68 BU pennies. These are going for $2 each. And again, we got 12 available, or 10 available.
So if you want multiples, just let us know how many.
And they're pretty much all the same. Bill Betts wants 2. Coin Captain wants 2.
Right?
Yep.
Anyone else?
Anybody else? That leaves 6 available. 6 more available. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we got a medallion. This is a Life of Obama. Silver plated and colorized medallion. Serial number This one's going to hidden. Congrats, sir. Oh. Here's the back. Very neat looking design. So that is going to hidden for $5. Alright, next up, we have 4 of these available for this tonight. At $5 a piece. These are these big guys. These are really big medallions. But they got the Franklin $100 bill. Cool proof design. I know we had some people asking us for more of these back when we had a couple. And I happened to notice this guy had 4 of them in his set, so if you guys want them, grab them while they're here. Again, there are 4 of these available. Here's number 2. Number 3. And number 4. And like I said, these things are big. It's like, let me see. There's a Silver Eagle in an airtight, for comparison.
It's still bigger than that.
Just the medallion itself is bigger than the airtight around the Silver Eagle. Any takers? Last call on these. That is a cool eagle design.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next up, part of the stuff the Silver Stinger's been waiting on is the 2006 colorized Silver Eagle. It's got that matte finish on it, and then they colorized the Lady Liberty on it and the sun. 1 ounce 999. Beautiful matte BU. $36. Again, this is the 2006. Yeah, it looks very cool. One going to Bo. Oh, wait.
That was the only one.
That's the only one. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo.
Wait.
What am I doing? It's this one. The next one that we have 2 available. Also at $36 each. These are the 2008 partially gold plated Silver Eagles. So again, you got Lady Liberty and the Sun are gold plated. And then on the reverse, the Eagle is gold plated. Yeah, it's the only thing on the reverse. 3 9s, fine, silver, $36 each. Come on, focus. Any takers? Hey, silver, I figured you would have picked at least one of these up. Last call. And moving on. All right, next up. This is actually a really good deal here. This is 10 Washington presidential dollars. BU in airtights. No, you're not into the bling, but you're into the silver. This is going for 20 bucks. So you're getting it for 2 times face. There are 10 of them in this roll, and all of them are in airtights.
And it's from the Mint.
No, this is an aftermarket.
I thought it was from the Mint.
No, the Mint doesn't release them like this.
Oh.
And of course, the Washington could have the doubling on the edges. It could have all kinds of cool stuff. Because these have that edge print. It could have the doubling. It could have the doubling that's the flipped. So you have the position A over position B. No ideas. Last call on this one, 20 bucks. It's only $2 per coin. That is a heck of a price just for it being BU. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1981 Denver Susan B. Anthony BU for $3. Comes in its own little airtight. I try to do the rolls.
Okay.
All right, moving on. All right, next one. This is $2. So only double face value. So this is actually the 2007 gold dollar, but it has a colorized Obama thing put over it. So they call it the Obama dollar. Go for $2. There you can see Washington's face. And going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. You want the coin in the air tight, you don't want the case?
Okay.
Alright, we will pop it out of the case. Hey, Alexander. Right? It's only double face value. Alright, next up, we've got 3 of these available. Let me learn how to spell. There we go. So these are BU Lincoln Cent rolls. There's one. There we go. So 1962 BU penny rolls. $3 per roll. One going to Alexander. Leaves 2 left. $3 each. Unsearched for varieties and errors. Them are some good looking pennies. One going to Coin Captain. Anybody want the last one? All right, moving on. All right, next one we've got is
one of these.
the 1963 plain date BU penny roll. Going for $3. Yeah, $3 for a BU roll is not bad at all. And it's going to Alex. Congrats, sir. And then we've got 2 available of the Denvers at $3 each. One going to Alex. Any takers on the second one?
Coin Captain.
Coin Captain's grabbing number 2. Congrats and congrats. All right, next one we've got 5 available. And these are the 1964 plain dates. Again, going for $3 each. BU rolls.
Alexander wants one.
One to Alexander. Leaves 4 left. One to Coin Captain, leaves 3 left. Any takers on the last three? Let's get that centered up a little better.
Sorry.
All right, last call on all the penny rolls that we've gone through so far. From the 60s. All right, moving on to the last two of the penny rolls. The 2007 Denvers. BU rolls, $2 each. One going to Alex. Anybody want the last one?
That's all the same.
All right, moving on.
Oh, wait. Coin Captain wants it.
Oh, Coin Captain wants the other one. All right, next up, we have 6 available. These are the 2005 American Bison BU rolls. Nickels. One going to Bill Betts. Leaves 5. If you can't make money from selling single pennies, might as well chuck it.
Alexander wants one.
One going to Alexander.
Anybody else?
Or hang on to it and let it get older. That's always an option as well.
There's 4 available.
Yep, 4 left. (2005) American Bison BU rolls.
And they're in bags.
Yeah, these are still sealed.
We did not undo them.
These have not been looked at all. One to Bo.
Kratz.
All right, last 3. Anybody? Last call on these. Then we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of the coins. We still got all kinds of good stuff coming, guys. We got some Cat Bust, a bunch of Seed of Liberty, bunch of BU Morgans, BU Peace Dollars, American Large Cents, all kinds of good stuff.
Oh, Joe B.
One going to Joe V. Guess you're filling up your package today.
No.
All right, moving on.
It's gonna be in a bigger package.
All right, we are going to take a quick break, guys. When we come back, we're going to be doing American Large Cents, then 2 cents, then half dimes, then dimes, then See the Liberty quarters. See the Liberty half dollars, Morgans, peace dollars. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Bo's gonna be in a medium, most likely.
All right, I'm back. All right. American large cents. Kicking off with a couple that you don't, well, at least one that you don't see very often at all. Classic head. 1812. Classic head, large cent. And about good. 3,000 survival in all grades on this coin. That's all that's left. This one's going for 40 bucks. You got it at AG plus. Any takers at 40 bucks? Is that a ding? No, that's not a ding. That's a little rip in the plastic that needs a new cover. On the reverse. No, no ding on there. No, I think those are just spots. This one's going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. Next up is an even rarer one with only 1,200 surviving in all grades. The 1834 large 8 small stars. Coronet head, large cent, and VG. So it's going for 30 bucks. So there's a large 8 and a small 8, and there's a large star and a small star, and you can have any variation thereof. And I just realized it's got a slightly rotated die. And this one's going to Roberts.
Congrats, Robert.
So, Robert, make a little note for yourself. The 1834 large cent has a slightly rotated die on it. So you can keep an eye on that when you get them in. Next up, at even less, this is 1,000 survival in all grades. 1835, small 8, small stars. This one's in a VG, going for 40 bucks.
You're welcome.
Only 1,000 of these babies left out there. And this one's going to Roberts. All right, next up, at 1,500 survival in all grades. The 1837 small letters. This one's in fine, going for 35 bucks.
Nice looking.
Yeah, that is definitely a respectable looking coin.
Yeah.
Problem free. That's a good looking coin. Looking for 35 bucks. Anyone?
And Robert.
Going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert. Nope.
Next one, again at 1500 survival in all grades, is the 1842 braided hair in fine. This one does have a rim ding right up there. And that's why it's going for only 22 bucks in a fine. It's because of that rim hit. But at that few survival, I mean, if you can deal with a rim hit, to have that into your set to fill a date, that's a good price at 22 bucks. Without that, it would have been like closer to 50.
Last call.
All right, moving on to the 1847 braided hair in very fine. 3,500 left in all conditions. Going for 35 bucks. That right there, to me, almost looks like it was starting to form a cud. But again, here's another one in a nice, respectable VF. It's a lower VF. It's like a VF 20. But hey, 35 bucks. Last call. All right, moving on to the 1850. I cannot get trade dollars that often. I do sometimes get them, but it's rare. I wish I had them too. This is the 1850 in VF, 5,000 survival, all grades. This one's going for 35 bucks.
That's me.
I don't think you can bless yourself. I don't think it works that way.
Yes, it does.
I'll see what I can do, though. I'll see if I can find some. But they are tough to find. I mean, unless you want to, like, you know, spend out a lot of money for higher grades. The last time I had them was like a few months ago.
Yeah. And they, like, went.
And they didn't even make it to the sale. Ramon found out I had them, and they were gone. And one of them was a Carson City. I just messaged him up, and I was like, dude, I just got 2 trade dollars. Here's what they are. And he's like, dude, sold. Like, all right.
You don't even know the price. He's like, I don't care.
I think it was like 450 or something for the Carson City, and then it's like 150 for the other one. And he just like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I'll take them. I don't care. Give me them. All right, moving on to the final one of the large cents. The 1853 braided hair in VF, 10,000 survival all grades. This one's going for $30. That's a good looking large cent right there. Good clean fields. It's a bit of a higher VF. It's like a 25, maybe a 30. Probably closer to a 25. That is a good coin for $30, guys.
And Robert is grabbing it.
Going to a Robot.
Congrats, sir.
Alrighty, 2 centers. We got some deuces. Kicking off. Hey, lurk all you want, Alex. With an 1864 large motto in VG. Very dark. I'm going to scope this thing because you are not going to see this on this camera. There we go. You got a lot of the shield lines. A little bit of corrosion on there. That little bit of corrosion is why I've got it at $15. Well, I don't have it. The owner has it. By the way, if anybody's been wondering, the guy that, if you guys remember back, for the ones that have been around long enough, to the coin seminars that we did. If you remember the Canadian expert, Barry Hughes, that I had on, this is actually all his stuff. I'm doing this sale for him. So that is who owns all of these. But I mean, that's a respectable 64 for $15. If you don't mind just a little bit of corrosion on there. Use the freezer trick, you might be able to get that off. If you don't know the freezer trick, you put the coin into a Ziploc bag, get all the air out because you don't want condensation to happen, and you throw it in the freezer. The coin will contract faster than the gunk on the coin because metal getting cold contracts, and that causes gunk to pop off without hurting the coin. And then when you take it out, you have to make sure it warms all the way up before you open it up, because again, you don't want condensation. That's the freezer trick. Science. All right, moving on to an 1865. In VG, going for $20. It is the Fancy 5, which never got written on here, so I will write that on here if somebody picks this one up. So 1865 Fancy 5 in VG. Deuce. Interesting little fact I like to throw out every now and again. For all of the years of the 2 cents, there are less surviving 2-cent coins left in the world through all of the years than there are 1931 S wheat cents. That puts into perspective how few of these are left.
And Robert's getting it.
This one's going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert.
Right? Fancy 5 on there.
Uh-huh.
One more of the deuces. $18.67 large motto. I don't know why I have large motto on there. Only 64 have the large and small.
I don't know, maybe.
But this is an 1867 in VF. It's priced as a fine because it does have a scratch. Or it is a bit scratched up on the reverse. So that's why it's only at 25 bucks.
And there are scratches.
I'm going to be honest, if I would have graded this one, I would have put it at a fine. But that's just me. I didn't grade these. I mean, like, you can just barely make out some of we. And that's the defining characteristic that has to be there for it to be a fine. You have to be able to see at least some of we. So, yeah, I would have put this at a fine. It's just my opinion. And then with the scratches, I would have priced it as a VG, of course. Alright, moving on to I'll leave the scope because these are tiny.
Oh, wait. Is that the right one?
The 1833 capped bust half dime. No, that's a dime. I need this one. This one is in a fine and going for 70 bucks. 2,250 survival in all grades on this coin. Capped bust dimes, capped bust anything are getting really hard to get. Check that out. This thing is worth every bit of 70 bucks. Going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden. All right. And then how about just doing the next year? 1834 cap bust half dime in VF. This one, unfortunately, is hold. That's the old one of those old square punches. So because of that, it's priced as a fine. 2,250 survival, all grades. Going for 50 bucks.
Hey, Dacone.
Hey, Dacone. Dacone, you know you have a coin still sitting here in a package? Any takers at 50 bucks? That's the pricing for a fine because of the hole. If that hole wasn't there, this would have been closer to $100. That shipped the coin there. I don't even remember what's in there. But it's like one coin.
And you told us to hold it because of that.
By the way, Dakota, congrats on getting married, man. That's awesome.
I have zero clue.
Last call on this one.
I don't know. I can tell you.
It is a beautiful coin still. And with that low of a survival rating and it being a cat bust, it's still worth it.
It's 1832 half cent from Netherlands.
There you go. It's an 1832 half cent from the Netherlands. That's the one coin you got sitting here. All right, moving on. Third time should be a charm. All right, next up is an 1849 Seated Liberty in VF. It is hold, so again, it is priced as a fine. Look at that survival rate, guys. 400 in all grades. I'm going to say, except the fact that this has a hole in it, and somebody picked this thing up. There's only 400 of these left in the world.
And it still looks really good.
Yeah, it still looks really good. And it's only $20, and it's going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right, and next up, we got one more capped bust, but this time it is the 1827 cap bust dime. It isn't about good, but you can easily make out that date. $1,100 survival, all grades. This one's going for $30. And going to Bo.
Congrats, Bo.
Congrats, Bo. All right, on to quarters. Let's get back to the overhead now. All right, got another low survival rate. This is the 1854 New Orleans Arrows at Date Seated Liberty Quarters. 700 survival in all grades. $25. He's got this one in a good. I would have said very good on this one personally.
Robert.
This one's going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert.
Yeah, I would have called that one a VG8. That's just me. So the thing about grading, though. Grading is very subjective. Next up is 5,000 survival in all grades. The 1854 Arrows of Date, plain date. In good. Going for 17 bucks. Yeah, that's a good. That other one is, I think, is a VG. But that's just me. Any takers for 17 bucks?
Scroll it down a little bit.
Last call. All right, moving on to the 1856. 2000 survival all grades. This one's in a good. 18 bucks. Any takers? See, these are the kind of coins that even in lower grades, you start getting these, and you're taking your coin collection up to a new level. All right, moving on to the 1857. 3,500 survival all grades.
There's a fly.
Yes, there is. You got this one in a VG. I would have called it a good personally. That's just me. I mean, I guess it could be a VG and a weak strike, but I would have called that a good. But at 22 bucks, I mean, that's still a good price even for a good. Considering that, you know, these low survival rates. Go away, fly. Be gone. Yeah, like one of the things I always look for when I'm grading a coin to call a coin a VG is to have full solid rim all the way around. Which this one does not. Alright, moving on. Oh, alright. We got another 1857. This one is in fine. Again, 3,500 survival all grades. And yep, that is a respectable fine right there. That's good full solid rim. You got the dentals. I think Robert just said Ben. Yep.
Yep.
Going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert.
Here's your reverse. Congrats, sir. Which one was it? That was that one.
1857.5.
Robert 430. All right. All right. Next up is the 1858 in about good. 3,500 survival all grades going for $12. That is a good price for a Sea to Liberty quarter all day long, regardless what the grade is. $12. All right, moving on to the 1876 and about good. 6,000 survival all grades. This one's going for 13.
And then we have another one. But it's in a good.
Oh, and then we also have this one, the 1876, and we also have it in a good. And the good is $18.
So just let us know which one you want.
There's the
AG
good.
or the good.
And I mean, that looks like that's got full liberty. So about good. Good. 13, 18. Robert wants the good.
Congrats, Robert. Anybody want the AG?
Last call on the AG.
We have two of those.
All right, moving on. Next one, there's two available. They're both in about goods. It is the 1877 3,500 survival all grades. There's number 1 and number 2. Okay, get over here. $12 each. Again, like I said, $12 is a good price for a Sea to Liberty all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there. All right, moving on to the 1877 S in good. 3,500 survival all grades going for $18. When's the next break? When we get
for a while.
when we get done. Go grab some fruit real quick.
Unless he want something that's coming up.
Any takers on the 77 San Francisco?
Or ask your wife to get it.
You'd like to see the S?
Okay.
Right there. Do you want to see it zoomed in?
We'll do the coin captain, says Ben.
Coin Captain, you want the 77 plain, the $12 one? There you go.
Well, I don't know, considering it says S, Ben.
Coin Captain, did you want this one or the plain date?
S. Okay. That's the one that he wants.
Okay, so you wanted this one. All right. Down one more. And that's going to be 18, not 12. All right. So grab that back on the other one.
I
That's the.
didn't move it.
Oh, you did? Okay. So that's the one. Okay. Got it. All right. Last quarter is the 1878 plain dates. Only 1,100 survival. In all grades. This one's in about good, going for 15.
I already got them.
Next up, we're going to be blowing you guys' mind with some Seed of Liberty halves. $50. Hey, Debbie. I don't know where that came from.
You've been up since midnight.
Oh, yeah.
That's where that
All right,
came from.
we're going to move on to Seeded Liberty $50 time. Kicking these off is the 1854 in good. A little bit of crud on there. Arrows at date. 3,000 survival, all grades. This one's going for $30.
And Robert says the 1854.
Something in my eye. This one's going to Robert. Gratza. All right. Next up, same year, but the New Orleans. This one's about good. 5,000 survival, all grades, going for $21.
Oh, and then we have one on good.
And then we've also got one in good for 35. Right?
No.
No, 30. The good is $30. So $30 for good, 21 for about good.
So just let us know which one, if anybody's getting it.
That one does have a scratch on the back. Probably why it's 30 instead of like 35, 40. $54.00 Ben when I see what? When you see what?
Well, there's both the 54s. One in good, one in about good.
So which one do you want? Do you want the good or the about good?
Good, see you again.
Good's right here.
Got it does have the scratch. Flip. Pass. Okay.
All right, anybody else on either one of these? Again, $21 and $30. Last call. And we got another rarity coming up next.
All right.
Moving on. Next up is the 1870. Only 633,000 of these were ever minted to begin with, and there's only 700 survival in all grades. This one's an about good at $25. Only 700 left in the world. Last call.
All right.
moving on. Last of the seated Liberty halves. 1876 San Francisco. This one's in a good 1800 survival, all grades, $35. That is a respectable good. Tiny S. Look at that tiny little S.
Underneath the bird. Let's look at it closer.
I don't know if there's a variety for that, like a micro S. But seriously, look at that.
That is small.
That is a tiny mint mark. It's like the size of the bird's talon. Like one talon.
That's too tiny, Mark.
You got good clean fields, no problems. A little bit of Liberty on there. That is a heck of a good coin for $35 at only 1800 survival.
Silver, get ready. If you're still here.
All right, moving on. I'm honestly surprised nobody grabbed that one. Morgans. All right, first up, we got two of these available. Both are BU. 1882 San Francisco's. Looked on PCGS, they all have tiny S's. So that's just the way it was done. All right. Bling. These are $60 each.
There's number one.
That is bling.
And there is number two.
More bling. $60 each. Any takers? Oops.
Why did you hit it? Dork.
Last call on these. Oh yeah, these things are gorgeous. Keep telling you, man, you need to add Morgans to your collection now. Still do your peace dollars, of course, because I know how much you love them, but try on some Morgans soon.
Try on. It's not like a clothing.
Last call on these. Sure it is. And the downside of these is we're only going to have them for tonight. So
If anybody does want
you got to
them,
grab them now or they're going back to her owner. All right, moving on to the 1884 New Orleans. BU, 60 bucks. Yeah, it's a good thing Cindy's not here tonight.
Right?
She'd be having a heart attack. Mortgages are expensive. As opposed to the Peace dollars, it has, what, 2 of them that are like 300 bucks? There's actually a lot of dates of Morgans that are not that expensive.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of surprised Robert's not cleaning these up. Normally he's like, oh, BU Morgan? Yes, I will take them all.
He's watching his money.
Last call. 60 bucks for the 1884 New Orleans. Beautiful BU. No CCs.
Sorry.
And the cheapest CC Morgan for a BU is probably like, what, 600 bucks? 500 bucks?
He said Peace dollar.
Oh. There's no such thing as a CC Peace dollar. It doesn't exist. Never has. All right, moving on. To 1885 plain dates. By the way, if anybody's waiting for the 99.0, it's already gone. And again, it's going for 60 bucks. And there was a typo on the list originally when I mailed it out. Originally it said 89.0. That was a typo. It was supposed to say 99.0. I caught it and fixed it after the email had already gone out. Any takers? Last call.
Oh, we don't even have that one anymore.
No, like I said, it's already gone. Sold in pre-sale.
All been the last two.
Double Nickels is taking the 85 and the 85 New Orleans. Or no.
No, 84.
84 New Orleans. Grats and grats. Double Nickels.
Just Pippo's brother.
All right.
Okay.
85 New Orleans is the one that we're on right now. This one, the last two confirmed. If you're wondering if you confirmed that you're getting them, yes, you did get them. This one's going for 60 bucks as well. 1885 New Orleans BU.
Oh, this one and the last two. I think he wants this one too. I don't know. I'm confused.
Double Nickels, did you want this one as well? Is that what you were saying? You wanted the 85-0, the 85 plain, and the 84-0? Because I was confused.
No.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
All right, last call in the 85 New Orleans. And moving on to the 88 New Orleans. BU, $60. Yep, we're almost there.
Ben have to say.
We are almost there, so just a couple more and then we'll be there. Last call on this one, 1888 New Orleans.
And Robert.
Going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert.
All right, next up, 1889 plain date. Going to Hidden. Congrats, Hidden.
Thanks.
And next up is the 1902 New Orleans.
And it's sold to Robert if he does want it. I made a mistake. I apologize, idiot me.
Okay, so the 89 plain date's still available if anybody wants it. Robert, this is that first one you asked that you said you wanted to see. And yep, going. Yeah, Hidden, we already took it off. We're ahead of you, man. We did that like yesterday. Where you been? And next up is the 1904 New Orleans. And this is the last. What are you doing? Just move. Why'd you just make it bold?
I didn't. You did.
No, you did. You clicked on that.
Oh.
Weirdo. 1904 New Orleans BU. $60. And then we'll be on to piece dollars.
And Robert.
Going to Robert.
Congrats, sir.
Piece dollars. Kicking off, of course, with the 1922 plain date. BU for 45. 28 plane? No, no 28 planes. But, you know, if you send me $300, I'll find you one. It'd be in like $300. It'd be about what, an EF? Go where? Last call. Yep, Silver has a 28. He got it from us. All right, moving on. And you got the 21 high relief too, don't you? Ugh, stupid freaking updates. Go away. Is there any way to turn that off right now?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I don't know, whatever. All right, next up, 22 San Francisco BU, $65. And Peace Dollars really won the award for small mint marks. Your tiny little mint marks are right over here. This one's going to Robert.
Congrats, Robert. Oh, he wants to see that S.
Oh, you want to see the tiny little S?
I think I put it on the right side.
Yeah, you did. Right there. Boom. Teeny. That's all mint marks of all years of all Peace Dollars are that small. Eat a bit is. All right. Next up is the 23 plain date. $45. And we've got two of these.
No. Oh, yeah.
Here's number one. There is number two. And that thing is blinging.
Yeah.
That's like a choice BU. That is a gorgeous Peace Dollar right there. Man, that one's nice. Any takers? $45. By the way, for everybody who's on our mailing list, our list for Monday is in your mailbox. We emailed it out this morning. Last call on these, $45 each. All right, moving on to the 1924 plain date. We've also got two available BUs. $45 each. There's number one. And there is number two. Any takers? Did I buy one get one? No. No, because tonight is a consignment, I cannot make any deals. The prices are fixed. Because I don't own any of this.
Done. Okay.
That was true. They were buy one, get one free. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you would go crazy with that. All right, moving on to the last two coins of the night. 1925s, plain dates, BUs, 45 bucks each, two available.
Hi, William.
How you doing, William?
Is there anything that anybody might want to go back over after this? Put me down for 24 and 25.
Will do, sir.
Okay.
125 to Silver Stinger and 124.
You're welcome.
All right, moving on. Did you miss any wheats or Indians?
There were sets that had them in it.
Yeah, there was a couple of sets that had one in it, but it was like a buffalo nickel, a V nickel, and an Indian that were in the set.
And I think those are gone.
No, that one's still.
Oh. Okay.
So I thought you said you were broke. I got an AU wheat cent coming on Monday. Say 1906 AU. It's pretty.
Amanda.
We'll do silver.
Not Amanda.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here, guys.
1882 us and 1884 correct. Yes.
It's Angela, not Amanda. Not Amanda. Angela. Checking real quick, double nickels. We have you for the 85 and the 84.
So did you want the 82
So,
and the 84?
So you wanted the 82S and the 84O?
Okay.
All right, so you don't want the 85 plain date then, right? Okay.
I will fix that.
So we'll take this one off. Leave the 84O and add the 82S. Got it. All fixed. Add which one too?
The 85?
You want to go ahead and leave that 85 on there?
That's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Did you want the plain date or the New Orleans? For 85, we had both. Same price. $60 each. Not all of them. Double nickels. Did you want the New Orleans or the plain date? William, we've still got for piece dollars 22 plain to 23 planes. We have both still available. 24 plain, we have one. And 25 plain, we have one. You want the New Orleans. Got it.
Okay. We only have one of those.
Just put them all down.
23. 23.
That's what was left for the piece dollars. 22 plain, 23, two 23 planes, 24 plain, and a 25 plain. And they're $45 each.
The one that you said, I don't remember which one. That one.
That was this one. That I said looks like it's choice BU.
Which is the 23 plane.
23 plain. Yeah, that one is gorgeous.
No. We didn't have the 21 high relief.
No, I didn't say any of them were gem. I said the choice. You want this one? All right. 23 going right choice over the BU.
Okay.
So you know that's that one. All right. Anything else for anybody else? We've got some Morgans left. if anybody was interested, we've got the 1885 plain date. We have an 82 San Francisco and 89 plain date Morgans, all BUs, still available. So comment about your coin.
1849 Suited Liberty halftime. So. Hold on.
Hang on.
I'm looking. Yes, it did. Cody. The only one that we still have is that one on the halftime.
The cone, I did not see it. And I can't seem to find it. So, type it again.
That's the only halftime left.
Yeah, this is the only halftime that's still left. All of the... Or not all, 4 of the Seated Liberty half dollars are still available.
That's yours, Stacone.
The one I'll hold, send it to Hidden. Alright.
Huh?
Tacone said to send it to Hidden.
Okay.
So Hidden, you are getting the Netherlands half cent. The cone ad. It's the like 1853 or something like that. Will do, sir.
1832.
Or 1832. So you're getting an 1832 half cent Netherlands. This one. All right, last chance on everything, guys, because after tonight, this all goes back to its owner. Still got all the silver Roosevelt dimes in the frame. We still got most of the mint sets, $50 per mint set. 61, 62, 63s, and 64s for the mint sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can show it to you. Both the 69 proof sets are still available. What Morgans are left? Morgans, we have... the other 82S that you didn't buy. The 85 plain date.
Not this one, because you...
And the 1889 plain date are still available. Bo, this is the one that your brother got on pre-sale. The 99 New Orleans.
It is beautiful.
Oh, that is a good looking Morgan. That is the one. Oh, no, it's not the micro. Those are the 3 Morgans still available. Double nickels.
And we don't have any more of the mystery bags.
The mystery bags all got sold. They were just little bags of coins. That basically, they were each like $1 or $2 over face value of what was in the coin, or in the bag, is what the price on the bags were. Oh, Silver Stinger. Check the list for Monday, dude. Because you were asking about silver notes the other day. There's 6 uncirculated silver notes on there from 1957. They're BUs.
Alright, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Everyone have a good night.
Everybody, thanks for coming out. That was fun.
Yes.
That was definitely some craziness. Nope, those sold. The 1 cut notes already sold. The only banknotes that are left are one of the silver notes and the 2013 uncirculated $2 bill. You're welcome, sir. Yes, it's a basic in 57 circulated Series B. That one was $4. And then this one was $6. Hey, you're very welcome, Robert.
Yes.
Always a pleasure to have you. Alright, we're getting out of here, guys. Everybody have a good night. Give us a little bit to get these invoices done and sent out.
Night, everyone.
Catch y'all later. Have a good weekend. Hopefully we'll see all of you on Monday.